All right. Friday. Let's go. New day. Same game. We're going to be playing some Mass Effect Legendary Edition today. We don't have many people on the stream quite yet. That might change, that might not. But that won't change the fact that we're going to be having some great times today. You know what? I'm not really going to be spending much time on this just chatting screen. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, okay, alright. So, Mass Effect. Oh. I just got a low battery warning on my headset. It might not actually survive this entire stream. Today, we're going to be kind of shortening the stream just a tiny bit. I'm not going to be doing the full 2 hours. That being said, I will be doing still like around an hour, hour and a half. But we'll go from there. I see that I do need to make some changes real quick. That little new follower is kind of distracted. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Now we can go ahead and get right into it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So I think last time we left off, we were in the Citadel still. I believe we had just met Garrus for the first time. Oh, a problem occurred while saving the game? No game session data was preserved. Wait a minute, what? I'm in here. Oh crap, we're on a timer. Oh, we're on a timer. Okay, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna go and take all that. Oh, shit. Wait, wrong way. Ah! This was not a good place to leave off. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and keep with the theme from last stream. We're going to go ahead and still do snipers only. Boom. Headshot. Starting off the stream in a good way. Let's go. Alright. Hold up. Just for confirmation, I had a conversation with Friendly Feline earlier. What difficulty am I playing? I could have sworn it was veteran. Okay, it is veteran. It is veteran. Okay. So I feel a little bit better about my skills now. Okay, alright. Okay, hold up. We have warp, barrier. Oh man, I really wish I had biotic abilities. But I think we're just doing engineer this time. Woo! Oh! Get wrecked. For those who are... Oh, I am going to save Tali. You are right. Thank you for hopping on, my love. Appreciate you being on here. Let me know if the audio is just fine. Crap. Pouring in loss. Oh, I can't just jump in when it's something this stressful. Alright, you servicemen have set a trap for the core and you must get to the alley before they kill her. Okay, where's the alley? Main menu? No, I'm not going to the main menu. That was almost a little boo-boo. I just need to go through here, right? That's all I gotta do. So I wasn't too far. I thought it was more stressful than it was. Oh, it won't let me aim in. Okay. Yeah, kind of figured it must be cinematic if they weren't going to let me kill them.
Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
I haven't decided who I'm going to romance yet, this playthrough, but of course my immediate reaction is Tali. This is a hell of a game. David, thank you so much for hopping on, man. It's nice to see you. Welcome in. This is a hell of a game, bro. Like, you're talking about you wanting Star Wars, just Star Wars nights and stuff like that on the stream, and I will definitely get there, but this is the next best thing in my eyes. Mass Effect is one of those franchises that is both a classic, which still feels wrong to say, to be honest, but this remaster brought it to the modern age. I love it. Are you okay, Tali? My love. Sorry, friendly feline.
I know how to look after
I have a
myself.
promo poster in the
Not that I
room
don't
for the
appreciate
remake.
the help.
Yes, you freaking
Who
do.
are you?
Yes, you freaking do. David, you said you never played it? So how do you know it's a hell of a game? I'm assuming you've watched other people play it? I am a friend,
My name's
Tali.
Shepard.
I'm a
Looking for
friend.
evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance
So-
to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go
Love
somewhere
it if you
safe.
did, but I would
Take
talk
you
your
to human
ear off
embassy.
about it. Oh, you're talking to
Your
David.
master
Okay.
wants to see it.
So, Mia, I have to suffer seeing you married to someone else in Stardew Valley. So I am gonna be full-on fucking flirting with Tali, and I hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable, because she's Mass Effect Bae in my eyes.
What are you up to, Shepard?
Oh, damn, David. So you've already made up your opinion of the game? Okay, listen. No, we're not talking about that Atlanta Hawks Miami Heat game. I have that crap recorded. I'm gonna be watching this game after. I don't need to know what's going on. I take your word that Trae Young is going demon mode. He is prone to do that. I will completely give him credit for that. But we're not talking about it.
Making your day,
Damn, bro. The ambassador just doesn't like her because she's not human. That's not how you do things, bro.
Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss.
My name is Tali.
Tali?
Tali Zora Naraya.
Hell yeah, you are. Let's go.
Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Pilgrimage. I remember that. You basically have to spend time away from the flotilla. We're gonna continue with the critical path in this playthrough that we're doing throughout our stream. So we're gonna go ahead and just
During my travels,
keep
I
going,
began
keep going.
hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my
Dude,
people
it's
into
fucking
exile,
crazy.
the Geth
You're
had
going
never
to love
ventured
it.
beyond
I
the
won't
veil.
spoil it, but
I was
Jesus.
curious. I tracked a patrol
Also,
of Geth
Mia,
to an
I don't
uncharted
mind at
world.
all you're in love with a fictional character, LMAO. You know what? That sounds like judgment to me. That sounds like pure judgment. And I feel like you have no foundation for that because we're not getting
How
to
did you
that.
manage to preserve memory?
My people
Oh
created
my
the
God.
Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved.
Oh man, am I working tomorrow? Yes, I am. I was supposed to be working at Rivergate, but we do need coverage at Pineville, so I'm gonna be going ahead and working on there. Working at our precinct. Almost fucking spilled that water on me.
That's Saren's voice.
But yes, I will be there, and you better trust I will be talking about that Miami Heat Atlanta Hawks game tomorrow. Not tonight, tomorrow.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Still don't like the hairstyle that I chose for my Shepherd. It just feels wrong. He looks like a schoolboy or something. Which, you know, it might fit. It might fit.
Brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
Yeah, I did literally watch you romance Caden. And, yeah, exactly. We're good. We're good.
The voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Reapers. Sounds familiar.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced
Dude,
machine race.
the noise that Reapers make, it reminds me of the same, like, noise that you hear in the Inception trailer. The, you know? That's my impression of the Reapers, by the way. Enjoy that. She's right.
Division
She's
on
right.
Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
Oh man, you know,
Geth revere the
for some reason I
Reapers
just
as
want to
gods,
play
the
Andromeda
people of
again.
non-organic
I don't know what it is.
And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
Please watch this tonight when you get off. As long as it's a close game, I'm going to be happy. At this point of the series, I'm talking about it too much. Yes, I will watch it after I get off. Oh.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of us.
Council's not gonna listen to us, Shep.
Saren's a traitor.
Yeah, Mia knows. Mia knows. I live and breathe Miami Heat, especially in the playoffs.
My name
I don't want to see them choking after. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about it. For something that I'm not talking about on stream, I'm talking an awful amount of the Miami Heat. We're not doing this. Okay, listen, people, you don't tell them that they can be useful, although that could be a self-esteem boost. But just join
I'll
us.
take all the help I can get.
See, that is what I was going for. Thank you, Shepard.
You won't regret this.
Damn right, Tali. We make a good team.
I will go ahead to get things ready with the council. Take a few minutes.
Alright, so, like I was saying a little bit earlier, for those who just joined, I won't be doing my full 2 hours today for specific reasons that have already been discussed, but also more the fact that I want to be able to spend some time with Friendly Feline before she has to go to bed. So I'm going to be doing more like an hour, hour and a half, probably a little bit closer to an hour and a half, but we'll just go based on what a natural ending point would be with us playing tonight. But we're going to go and do Tali. And Wrex, listen, I love you, but right now we're rocking with Garrus, because he's cool as fuck. Not that Wrex isn't, but, you know, Garrus is cool as fuck. Oh, man. I made some homemade plant-based burritos today. Just now, actually. I smell a lot like onions. It turned out pretty nicely. I know what changes I can make in the future. Yes, I can, Samesh. How you doing?
My name is Samesh Bhatia.
I wish these games wouldn't tell you the character's name until, like, you actually talk to them. I know some games do it like that. I forget exactly what games. I know, like, Undertale is one of them. I think. I haven't played much of Undertale, but from what I remember, I think it was like that.
She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Am I trying to... Yeah, damn right, David, you will stop, and now I'm banning you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Why did they refuse your
Am I
request?
trying to aim for achievements at all? No, not really during this playthrough. I just want to have a nice story from start to finish and just go from there. Maybe some other time I can do, like, you know, for my Wednesday night one-shots, I could just do achievement hunting for certain games. We'll put it right. This guy is a victim of bureaucracy, and we will solve that for him. But his hair is a little sus. I can't even tell if his hair is supposed to have some gray in it or if it's just the lighting.
And the respect she deserves.
That just makes me, like, realize that Mass Effect 4, I think it's going to be running on Unreal Engine 5. And if that's the case, I'm excited. I'm excited. That game's going to look beautiful. Andromeda already looked great for the most part, aside from the faces. So I'm excited to see how they handle the fourth game.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
Animal Crossing is like that? Yes. I do remember that from the time I played with it. I hope so.
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife, Nirali.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you.
He did tell me that. You're right.
Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
Okay, listen, I understand that you might be running tests, but at the same time, that's his wife. Like, he should have the final say in something like that. It's a slippery slope. I see both sides, but at the end of the day, it's his wife. Like, if I start thinking, well, I don't really want to think about it, but if I start thinking about Friendly Feline being put in that situation, at least approach me about it and give me the option myself. More than likely, I would choose what would benefit man freaking kind, especially knowing that Friendly Feline would probably choose that herself. But you asked the freaking person. Why can't I choose some of these options? Is it because I don't have enough charisma? That needs to change quick.
I'll tell Mr. Bhatia about this. It might make it easier for him to understand.
One hair is awful. Yeah, damn right it is.
I appreciate that.
Oh man, they all look like that freaking kid, that little bully from Toy Story 1. What's his name? I forget. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw the new Buzz Lightyear trailer, or sorry, the Lightyear trailer. That movie looks insane. The animation is crazy. It's weird going from, like, thinking back to Toy Story 1 and how the animation looked at that point to what it looks like now. It's crazy how far we've come. You know what? Charm. Oh, I have all these experience points that I haven't been allocating. That makes me a little upset. I probably could have had a couple different options during that first mission. That being said, it was fine. We're an engineer, so we kind of need. Here, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, I think that's about right. And then, for you, sir, for you, Mr. Garrus Zakarian, I will be making you our kick-ass soldier. Okay? And then Tali, she's more of an engineer. Let's go ahead, focus her on... I don't really need her to be a engineer, because that's what I'm going to be. Let's see. It's hard because I would want what would best help you heal, but also to help deciding ways, in what ways I can after I'm gone. I don't know. It's tough. It really is. That being said, like, someone should be able to heal without the corpse of their freaking significant other. I see why Samesh, I forget his name already. That's kind of bad. But I can see why he would want his wife's body and her remains. At the same time, like, trying to help humanity out here, man. Cool. All right. So can I talk to him and say it's not right?
Hello again.
Yes. Yes. This isn't right.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
It's not worth it. It's not. Okay, that right there is a red flag. How far we must go to protect humanity. That sounds like some evil scientist shit. I agree with what you're trying to do, and it's not that big of a deal like Shepard just made it out to be. At the same time, like, it's not one of those things where the ends justify the means. I've never been a believer in that.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
Jesus Christ, Shepard.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. See, I got Paragon for that, which is great and all for my playthrough. But I really hope Mass Effect 4 takes a little bit more of The Witcher and how it really wasn't black and white. Most decisions someone makes in life, especially if they're the freaking commander of the first human Spectre, they won't be easy decisions. Because yes, what Shepard just did right now was great for Samesh, but it's also going to be bad for just humanity.
I reminded Mr.
I don't know.
Bosker
That's
what
just the
was
way I
waiting
look at
for
it.
you. Your wife is coming.
This is like some Bill Gates level evil
I
stuff.
will return home and begin my preparation.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because a lot of people do believe that the ends justify the means. And maybe sometimes it does. But I think that's when morality starts being thrown out of the window. And without a moral compass, like, how can we really survive as a society? Okay, listen. Oh, sorry, yes, no, I'm not trying to talk to this person. We are going where now? We're going to the Hydra system. We're not doing that quite yet. We're gonna go to Conrad Burner. What harm could there be in talking with him if you meet again? Oh wait. This isn't main missions. Expose Saren. Return to the tower. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Citadel now and talk to those bitches. I forget. Is that Presidium? Man, I'm just thinking to myself, Friendly Feline specifically will understand what I'm talking about. Change Presidium into Promenade. Change Mass Effect into Star Trek. And this game could potentially have been better. Just because of that. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, I'm going... A problem occurred while saving the game. No game session data was preserved. Please try again later. Will it not let me save it all? Wait, so... Wait, what? Telling me can't save the freaking game, but... Wait, can I... Oh, okay, so I have different people. It said it didn't save the game, but it's telling me that it was last played the moment I just saved. So I'm gonna go ahead and load it, and hopefully it's not corrupted or anything. Yeah, Tali's in my part. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. That's a weird little bug. Captain Anderson.
Udine is presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
See, like, if technology was really this advanced, they'd be like, oh, that's a deep fake.
You wanted proof?
Maybe.
There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador.
You want proof? There it
Saren
is.
will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
She must be working with the Geth too.
The way I feel about it is that if they ask permission, I can understand them using my body, but have a funeral first, then use my body for science. But because they didn't ask and just took my body to do whatever they want to do with it, that's where you draw the line. Yes, yes, thank you, Friendly Firma. Thank you, Mia. I really appreciate you saying that, because that's what I'm trying to convey. Like, give people the option and treat them with respect, not like some sort of case study, you know? Even if they are dead. Okay. So, the Geth revere them.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing
Let's
them
see.
back. Saren's searching.
I'm definitely going to have to change the way that I have my chat and my monitor set up. The way I have it set up right now is I have my monitor on a separate table to the right side of my desktop, which means that I have to kind of like move to actually see what you guys are saying, and I don't like that. So, yeah. Wait a minute. The new follower thing is still messed up. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. I thought I had already fixed that. Wait. Oh, it's already fixed. I just didn't transition because I'm in studio mode. See, I'm still learning OBS. This is pretty cool. Why don't I set it up with my cell phone? You know, it's funny because you literally brought this up. And I said that's a great idea, and I completely forgot to do that. So let me go ahead and then do that right now. Chat. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just leave the chat there, and hopefully that's better. Nice. Do I know what this conduit is? Not yet.
Saren thinks he can
Not
bring
yet.
back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real...
I see it. I see your chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. By the way, guys, we are so close to affiliate status, and this is what, our second week of streaming? That's crazy. We have 30 followers right now. If we can get to 50, we might even be able to make affiliate like within the end of the month. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's the amount of support that you guys have given me already. And holy crap, guys. Holy crap. We're doing it. It's happening.
Warn you about Saren, you refuse to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just
The Reapers are obviously just a myth. Get off your hubris. This is just like the Jedi Council in the prequels, man. Jesus.
50,000 years ago.
Also, kind of like the Council in Moon Knight Episode 3. It's hubris. Still gotta watch that 4th episode. I don't know how that's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to make it happen, though.
That is not good enough.
Hmm.
You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in.
A fleet cannot travel.
Jeez, bro. Ambassador Udina. Look at Darth Vader there. Send the fleet in. We know where Princess Leia is. I'm still looking over there. That's a bad habit.
Won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Alright, so you'll do nothing?
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
He's so aggressive. He is so aggressive. How did anyone choose him as an ambassador? He's not diplomatic at all. He just likes shitting on everybody. He likes shitting on Shepard when it benefits him. Shitting on the council when it benefits him. Like, this guy. Ambassador Udina, definitely not one of my favorite characters, if you can tell.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the ambassador gets his human specter.
It's so weird to hear you say Princess Leia now that we have Leia. Well, she's a princess. You know, you called Mochi a queen a couple days ago, and Leia's the princess. It only makes sense.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Oh, we're going full-blown Spectre status. Let's go. Is the audio okay for you guys?
It is the decision of the council.
I mean, like, to speak about another Leia, like it isn't our baby. Well, that's a good point. I was going to just call Princess Leia our baby, but that's a little weird, so ignore that. They really made Solarians look so much better with this remaster. I'm glad they ended up doing this. I wish it was a little bit more extensive and just a full-blown remake, but that also would have taken a lot more time. So, I'm happy with what we got. But like Friendly Feline says, I wish we had actual multiplayer for Mass Effect 3 in this game. Audio is great. That's what I like to hear.
I'm honored, Counselor.
Right, alright.
He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend...
Any means necessary. Well, let's not kill him if we don't have to, but we're gonna have to, unfortunately. Any leads?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the council is adjourned.
The council, if they were more understanding, they could be so much more effective, but they have so much hubris. And they think that they know everything. Oh, the Reapers are obviously a myth. Yeah, let's see what you think of that around Mass Effect 3.
Anderson, come with me.
Solarians look better. This is what I was trying to say. I wonder why this is happening. This is just popping up. I'm assuming the game just auto-saved. And it's telling me that it didn't work. It probably worked.
He didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on. Right behind you, Shepard.
Woo! Okay. Alright. I'm glad that he wasn't too aggressive with how he said that, because I didn't mean it in an aggressive way. I need to find out why it's telling me this, but I won't worry about troubleshooting. I troubleshoot it all day, so just want to play a little bit. I feel like sometimes that's a little too much to ask, but yo, that Turian was just running in place. What is going on with my game? This is a little weird. Speak to the ambassador. Docking bay. We're about to see the Normandy again. Okay. So you have to go at the Alliance Docking Bay, accessible through the central elevator in CSEC Academy. So that's going to be in the lower wards. CSEC. Solarians do look a lot better, but both Solarians and Asari. For some reason, though, Solarians just seem to be a much bigger upgrade from what I remember. This is the docking bay. Let's go.
Recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects.
I wonder, can I still quick save?
Human colonization insists that Eden Prime was an
I'm gonna have to
case.
check that out after this elevator ride.
Has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Understandable. I wouldn't want to just be sent to a colony that's just going to be abandoned. Okay, is my quick saves doing anything there? I don't think so. Do they have a quick save button? F5 or thumb mouse button 2. No, thumb mouse button 2. Quick saves aren't working. What is going on? I didn't change anything since last time we played. Not me, Solarians, not Solarians, not me sounding like Hermione. I don't buy it. I don't freaking buy it. You're Hermione. We all know this. You can't deny it. You know this. That's not changing.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
But I love you for it, so it's okay.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Captain Anderson, man, he's such a stand-up guy. Like, he should be the ambassador.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander.
It's a fair point.
It's not something I'm proud of.
It's a fair point.
Later, and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot.
What an asshole.
Came and went.
What an asshole.
Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't
Let's
let you
do
down,
it.
sir.
We're doing it for Captain Anderson. We're doing it for the A. That doesn't sound right. That's fine.
The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped off.
Pharos.
And there have been sightings around Noveria.
If Pharos is the system that I think it is, that's where I'm going to go first.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard.
Damn it, Ambassador.
But if they do exist,
thank you, Captain Anderson.
Bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
The way he said that. The way he said that. It's fucking great.
The other voice on that recording? She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni.
Sony.
Reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Okay, we're getting her first, and then we're going to Pharos.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now.
That just seems like the logical way of doing it.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess, and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to
I don't like you, man. I don't like you.
Questions you might have.
You're an ambassador. Like, I don't even think that an ambassador would outrank a commander or a captain. Would it? I don't know. I know that ambassadors are pretty high ranking, but that just doesn't seem right to me. Like, can an ambassador actually, like, tell a commander or a captain, like, full-blown orders and all that? That just seems weird. What percentage are you through this game, do you think? Man, honestly, I kind of want to say, like, around 5%, maybe even less than that. It's roughly around 3 hours, I'm sorry, 30 hours for just the main story.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge.
And I think we're not even 3 hours in, so yeah. Yeah, we're essentially still starting. Thank you, Joker. Love the guy. Look at those beautiful eyes. Be honest. Transparency. Transparency is always the best way to be a leader. At least, you know, from my personal perspective.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew.
The music.
This mission isn't going to be easy. Our enemy knows we're coming. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Chills! Chills! Captain will be proud. See, but the way that the music just suddenly cuts off there, that kind of kills the mood. Oh, we have a little feed. We have Ghost M4V. I'm sorry if I've butchered that. We have a new follower. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Welcome on. Welcome on. You think that Ambassador is the top rank? As in, like, between Commander, Captain, and Ambassador, you think that Ambassador is the top rank of all that? That's just a little weird to me, to be honest. It doesn't really make much sense. I guess it does, but I don't know. Like, the way that the guy was barking orders at me, like, fuck you, sir.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's so weird. The music just picked back up there. Like, that's such a powerful moment. It was ruined by weird audio design. Or not necessarily ruined. That's too strong, but it diminished for sure. It's Ben. Yo! Oh, welcome on. Welcome on. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Let's see. See, this map, I wish I could access, like, the quest and the map at the same time. Ambassador is like the head of an embassy. Right. But an embassy isn't all-seeing or, like, omnipotent, right? I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense to me. You are making some good points, though. I don't know. Artemis Tau. Let us go there. Artemis Tau. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. Jeez. It's been such a long time since I've really played this game. Oh, it literally just tells me Liara's dig site. Oh man, I'm tired, I guess. I don't know how I had like 400 milligrams of caffeine today. Let's see if I can guess this the first try. Athens or Knossos? Knossos? This is going to be wrong, but I'm going with it. He speaks for humanity in at least that cluster. Yes, the ambassador absolutely does speak for humanity, but that's kind of part of the problem. The way that he speaks is just... it's way too aggressive. It doesn't come from an understanding point of view. It comes from a judging type of view. Which I don't vibe with, honestly. Proteus? Gas deposit. Okay, well thanks for the gas. It's pretty expensive right now, so I'll take that. Oh, I'm not getting gas. It's just telling me that there is gas. Okay. I think it's safe to say that I chose the wrong system. Turning insignia recovered. Interesting, okay. So that was the wrong freaking place. I wish it could show me the actual systems before I jump there. Not that it takes very long at all. Phaestos. Arcane, Zakros, Theorem. Man. I know for a fact Mia's probably just yelling at me in her head. Being like, oh, it's that one, it's that one. See? My second guess was the correct guess. That's not too bad. Outside of like 4 different systems, that's not bad. We're still going with the same squad. Although, this is very combat-centric. So, actually, I'm not choosing you. We're not choosing Spacist. Alright, that's what we're doing for now. And then I also have to upgrade or level up Wrex. I want you to enjoy your playthrough. I'm not going to correct you. Oh, I know. And I appreciate that. But in your head, you were probably just just being like, oh, it's this planet. You know so much about this game now. It's one of your favorite games, so that makes sense. But I'm going to go ahead and save, because autosaves don't seem to be working. Unless... yeah, see, this is weird. I don't like this. Squad, Wrex, we're going to go ahead and make you... you know what? Let's do all combat armor at first. And then Krogan Battle Master, I forget what that is. Okay, you know what? We're going to just make him our tank for now. We'll slowly get him to the point where he needs to be. But for now, that's fine. Spectre training, I want more charm. Let's invest a little bit in that first. Okay, now we save. Because I don't want to have to do that all over again. I'd probably forget what I chose. They did really improve the Mako sections in this first game. I do want to give them props for that. I remember the controls just being so awkward. They still kind of are, but much better than they used to be. It kind of reminds me of the Batmobile tank in Arkham Knight. That's kind of like the feelings I get from it, to be honest. Friendly Feline, this phone idea, honestly, was fantastic. I really appreciate that. Whoa. Alright, we have some action. That ship just makes me think of the Covenant in Halo. Okay. I will never make that noise ever again, I promise. Ah, he got me. Alright, let's go. Even with the tank we can snipe, so technically we're still doing snipers only. Am I planning to talk about the new WoW expansion on Geeks and Goblins? Don't know if you guys are into that game at all. It's kind of hard to enjoy now. Oh, the stream didn't pick up the noise that I made? Well, good. Because I don't want to subject all of you to that. Hell no. So, I don't have that, we don't have that in our notes quite yet about, for tomorrow's episode. And actually, I think after this stream, I'm going to try to talk to Chris about just narrowing down what we're going to talk about the way that we usually do on Fridays. That being said, yeah, I'll go ahead and just bring it up. It's hard to really talk about WoW because I haven't played it. Oh, jeez, I don't even know what I'm doing there. I haven't played WoW. Okay, when I did play it, I only played it for like the 14-day free trial that they had like 10 years ago, if not more than that. So I don't really have much of a personal connection to WoW, but I do know it's still massive. Jeez, how do I get out of here? We are going to hit exit vehicles Q. See, that's not usual. Are we... No, I think we have to go in the Mako here. What? There's something over here. Okay. I don't know. Can we go through here? No, I forget. What do I have pulled up on my phone? I have the lovely stream chat. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it here. But yes, that's what I have on my phone right now. That was on the... Yep. Thank you, friendly. Come on. Appreciate that. Jeez, I forget where we go. My God, I feel so stupid right now. No wonder I had those icons on the mini-map. Let's go. He missed. Oh my God. It's gonna take me some getting used to. Boom, bitch! Get out the way! As I drive up a cliff. David, honestly, man, if you haven't played Mass Effect, I highly recommend that if you do have time to play anything. These games are not huge, they're not open world, they're a self-contained story, and the decisions that you make from one game carry on to throughout the rest of the trilogy. It's so cool. If you like Star Wars, this is essentially a Star Wars RPG. I don't know if you ever played Knights of the Old Republic, but it's made by BioWare, who also made those games. I do have two monitors. One of them is set up on another desk, though, so it makes it so I have to kind of like crane my neck anytime I want to see you guys talk about things. Ah! Oh, jeez. See, but the issue, though, is that this other monitor that I have, I'm not going to have it for very long. Mainly because we're still trying to build Friendly Feline's computer so she can have her own like PC setup. We've been trying to do that for a while now, and yeah. So this is my monitor, my second monitor for now, but it won't be for a very long time. Oh, jeez, that's not what I'm trying to do. You can't play single player games. I can see that. Honestly, multiplayer games are definitely fun in a way that single-player games can't really be. Damn, what's that heal button again? Is it V? Yeah, okay.
Regroup.
I'm still learning the keybinds again. It opened this for me, but I'm not trying to open that because I'm already in here. Okay. I do agree with you, Friendly Feline, saying that I feel like there's a mindlessness that can be relaxing playing multiplayer games. I think it's also more, for me specifically, a social element to it too. But obviously it's a little different because now I'm essentially streaming this for you guys. And it makes it feel a lot more social. When it comes to single-player games, I don't know what it is, but I love having other people watching me play because it just makes it feel like a communal experience. And that's where oh, crap! Oh, crap! Oh, my God! Jeez. That guy was just waiting for me there. Holy crap, that scared me. Oh, my God. All right. Overload. I'm just gonna wait until my shield regenerates a little bit. I ran out of wall grenades. You will bring me a monitor tomorrow. I seriously don't use it, then you won't have to worry about snapping your neck. Dude, it's not necessary. I appreciate you though. Oh my god, listen. This guy has me in trouble here. Where the hell is my teammates, bro?
Can't see him.
You can't see them? That's because you're outside. Come inside, man. Jeez. Having me fight this guy myself. Jeez, you see how much easier that is when we work as a squad? God damn it. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna try to get this whole save thing fixed before I stream next Friday. So yes, for those who didn't see on my Twitter, I have made changes to my stream schedule. I have pushed back all my streams to 10 p.m. And for those of you who tuned in last week, yes, I did say all my streams. Because starting to this week, Wednesdays, I will be doing what's called Wednesday one-shots, where I will be co-streaming most of the time with OG Goblin. But the whole goal is just to play a new game every single week. Just have some fun like that. And Fridays will be Mass Effect Fridays. That will be our schedule for the foreseeable future. And I think it's going to just allow us to have much more content and different types of content on this channel. I'm also going to be premiering all my live streams, all my VODs on YouTube within 48 hours. So make sure to subscribe there if you want to just have a really cool place to have VODs. And once our community starts growing a little bit and we start having people who can make clips and that type of stuff, I'm sure I'm going to have a place for that content as well. Whether it's TikTok, Twitter, social media, or YouTube Shorts, whatever. We're still kind of learning as we go. We're still establishing ourselves. And that's fine. See, here's the fun part of these Mako sections. Just demolishing the infantry. That's so cool. Oh, crap. See, that's a lot of fun, too. Oh! I got too close there. I deserve that one. If I remember, this is going to be the Girl Scout cookies all over again. Listen, man, if you want me to sign another birthday card for your dog, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. That was such a cute dog. You needed them to be your bait while you sniped. Listen, it's not about being a bait. It's just that Geth had me like solely in its focus. If I popped out at all, no matter what gun I was using, it was waiting for me, and that makes me anxious. Especially when I got squad members that are supposed to have my back. Woo! Oh, I mistimed that. We got 9 viewers. To all you lurkers out there, I respect it and I appreciate it. Thank you for choosing to lurk on my channel. I forget. Friendly Feline, feel free to chime in if you'd like, but I don't think there's any, like, point in exploring within this area, right? I don't think they have any sort of, like, collectibles or special gear or anything like that. At least not in this system. Heading to bed. Good night, everyone. See you guys at work tomorrow. Hey, man. Have a good night, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Just enjoying that day with you, work aside. It's always nice working with you. Nice seeing you, bro. Appreciate you hopping on. And you best be ready for any sort of... I'm not going to... No, we're not talking about it. We're still not talking about it. We will talk about things tomorrow that we can't talk about tonight for reasons that we've already disclosed. Oh my god, talking about the dogs reminded me we need to print out pictures of the cats for work. You have that sprocket. You have that sprocket. We absolutely need to do that. Not just for work, but for also us to just frame and hang up. Because I just want a picture of our kitties. Let's go. But yes, absolutely for work as well. We need to populate the wall near the break room. Aha. Alright, man. Good night, bro. Alright, guys. We are officially an hour into this. I don't really feel like stopping right now. I desperately need a shower, and I desperately want to watch that Miami Heat game. It's probably over by now. But I think we can just go ahead and keep going until... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I totally wasn't paying attention. We're going to go ahead and keep going until an hour and a half. Usually we are going to be doing 2 hours tonight, honestly, for reasons. I don't want to do the full 2 hours, and that's fine. That's fine. It's my stream. Ah! Alright. I'm definitely a much better shot than I was during that first stream, and I'm so happy about that. If I use the Metagel, does it heal everyone? I forget. Oh! Okay. Man, I'm gonna need a sniper that lets me shoot like 7. Jesus! What the fuck? Mia, friendly feline. Never do that again. She just threw this at me and scared the crap out of me. I'm there in the middle of combat. In the middle of combat. Jesus. Someone clip that. Someone clip that, because I know people enjoy hearing me scream like a little bitch. My God. Okay. So, Wrex, since you were just standing out in the open like that, I'll let you just be like that. For the time being, we're going to try to pick off these fools. You found it while looking for the sprocket. Doesn't mean you have to come into the room and throw it at me when I'm not even aware that you're doing that. It's scaring the freaking living crap out of me. Jeez. Oh my God. Where are they? Oh, there you are. I missed that time. Alright, now we can revive Wrex. And now we're going to use the Metagel. So it does heal teammates. I forgot about that. Jeez, yeah, I'm still recovering from that. What part of 400 milligrams of caffeine? Whew! Sheesh. Wait, Tali died? Jeez, y'all weak. Although I suppose that I was just letting them be in the front of the... Ah. I wonder, is like my game corrupted or something? Because I'm seeing a lot of bugs that I didn't ever really... Oh! Oh, crap! Yo, that guy's dangerous. We need to stop him like right now. Let's go. Fuck that Metagel. Man, you know what, bro? Like, first of all, nice to see you. Welcome on, welcome on. I always love having you, man. For sure. But Metagel's necessary, especially when I'm going snipers only for the second stream in a row. And also Tali, she's very fragile. She's a delicate flower. She must be preserved and protected at all costs. That's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. What type of stance is that? God. We can just... build up in the stream, but we can... Trash gameplay? Trash gameplay. This is hostile. Friendly feeling you're a moderator. Ban the fuck out of him. I feel like I'm gonna constantly have to wash my Mass Effect shirt and wear it exclusively wear it during this stream. Jesus, man, these people are really hurting me. Forgot about these stalker assholes. Oh my god. I don't know if I can do snipers only for much longer. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god! Where are they? They're everywhere, man! Alright, that guy's dead. So... restores a portion of your shield even while you're under fire. Yo, that's that's hilarious. I went sniper only my first playthrough. Yo, man, there's just too many similarities, bro. You and I are the same person. Oh my god. It's funny because I was having a conversation with AJ Darkfire in the break room today, and he was talking about how, like, before our last stream, he was just thinking to himself that he wanted to get back into Forza. And after we said it on Wednesday, he just started freaking out. And I brought up the fact that we had also mentioned Sea of Thieves in there, and he started freaking out because he was also thinking about getting on the Sea of Thieves. So that's pretty cool, man. Just a lot of synchronicities is what I like calling them. Jesus, Tali. I chose wrong. I gotta upgrade their, like, gear or some shit. I feel like I'm cursing a lot right now. That's what happens when you put me in a stressful situation like this. We trendsetters. Damn right we are. Just wait, man. Just wait. Once all this starts popping off, man, we'll be changing the world in no time. I keep getting freaked out thinking that something is pulling the Elker away from my shoulder, but it's just my hat. These Geth have me paranoid right now. No! Damn it. Alright, alright. Elker no longer goes on my shoulder. It's diminishing my gameplay. Can't have that. Alright, so we're gonna do Team Unity. We're gonna go heal up. And now we have to use actual stuff. So damages all nearby enemies and objects and makes them more vulnerable to further damage. Okay, we'll take that. Tali is currently blocked. Once he does that, I'm going to go ahead and do sabotage them. That did not really do much. Tali's almost dead. I don't know. Oh man, you will not be playing Sea of Thieves? Okay, alright. Did you read my message from earlier about looting for armor weapons for your teammates? Yes, I did see that. That being said, I had already started this mission, and for some reason, it just doesn't occur to me that I can still make the changes. But wait, I haven't even upgraded any of my weapons. So I'm lacking over here. What do I have right now? The Avenger 1. Heatsink capacity. So the one I have right now is 2. That would go to 1, but higher damage. I don't know if I want that. This one has 4, and it still does higher damage. That's the way I'm going right now. Not Wrex. Let's go. Do we have any? No. No. There you go. Listen, this is all we really needed. Alright. Can't believe I forgot about all this. Okay, that was literally the same amount of heat. I don't get it. It's going much faster though. Alright, barrier. Okay. Alright, okay, so we are doing a lot more damage, it seems like. There's someone else I see in the minimap. Where is he? Alright, I'm gonna stop overloading it and just, like, take it easy. Let's go! Almost there, almost there. Let's go! Now, there's someone else here. First of all, let's get Tali back up. I like that Unity is just on cooldown. You don't have to, like, use any sort of resources to bring people... Oh! Where has this sniper been my entire playthrough? So, yeah, it's been in my inventory. I've just been too dumb to freaking equip it. Alright, hold up. Let's see. Is she... She does pistols mainly, right? So let's go ahead and equip the best possible pistol for her. And we can't really do much. Assault rifle, he has the Lancer 1. I like to keep them with, like, the same type. It doesn't seem like we have much option. You're hardly touching him from that distance. I think it's the weapon you're using, or it could be the shield he has. Yeah, but you know, ultimately we did end up getting him down, and that's all that really matters at this point. Yeah. And okay, so we're not touching the rest of that for now. That being said, let's go ahead and use a meta gel. Let's go ahead and holster. Let's go ahead and save. Because I know autosaves have been kind of broken, and I am not restarting this whole mission. That's an absolute no. Alright. They've definitely improved the lighting and the textures in this game. I can really appreciate it. 45. 80. I wonder what those mean. Oh. Listen, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. It was like the most scared I've been in a freaking stream. Like, holy crap, what's even going on? Snipers are just so freaking good in this game. There's literally no reason to use any other gun. No reason. And until I die in this playthrough, I will continue saying that. I've had 0 deaths since starting this playthrough. And we're, what, 3 hours in? Granted, there hasn't been much combat. Oh, we have a new follower, such assassin. Welcome to the revolutionaries. I appreciate you. What's can I come here? Can I go there? Yes, but it won't take me anywhere. See that? This, I don't think they remastered very much. The filter effect's kind of cool though. Alright, so let's go ahead and maneuver ourselves over here. Let's go to the elevator. Absolutely. Okay, we're an hour and 13 minutes in. I'm not going to be doing this all the time, but we are a little pressed for time here. So I'm trying to be cognizant of that. We're at 32 followers. That means we only have, correct me if I'm wrong, OG Goblin, but we have 18 left until we can officially hit affiliate. We're getting to that goal so much quicker than I ever expected. Couldn't do it without you guys. Without the revolutionaries. Alright, let me take cover, people. Come on. Let's go.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things, homie.
Yeah. I mean, sterile means clean, and you want a clean environment for sure. But, you know, there are certain groups in life that were also, had very sterile, like, architecture and just design. And they weren't necessarily the best groups to be compared to. I think about damn, I forgot that name of the movie. I watched it with OG Goblin. It was kind of like The Matrix, but not really. That had very sterile architecture and design with it too.
Can you hear me out there?
Liara! I love her. She's great.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, alright?
We'll find a way to free you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
That sounds like something I would definitely do in that situation.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain.
That is kind of weird looking.
This cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth.
I just want to say Liara has always been... Jeez, I keep getting scared. My God. My God, I can't live this way. Friendly feline comes into the room and just scares the crap out of me, and then for the rest of the stream, I'm just jumpy. My God. Oh, we had combat? Oh! What? No! That went... No! That went through... That's clipping. This guy is freaking using God mode or something. Jeez. Aha! Let's go. Can't hide from me. At least not forever. What game is this? Welcome in, Burstar. This is Mass Effect 1. We are playing the Legendary Edition, which basically has the main trilogy of Mass Effect. There is a fourth game. Not many people like to talk about it, but this trilogy is what we're playing right now. If it's a game you've never played and you're interested in RPGs and single-player stories, this is one of the best that you can ever play. It's definitely a classic and very much loved. In fact, it is one of our very own Friendly Felines' favorite game series of all time. Right up there with BioShock, with Skyrim. So yeah, very much worth to play if you've never played it. They don't let me go in there for some reason. Let's go. Yep. If you're not interested in playing it and just want to watch, I have Mass Effect Fridays every Friday. So this is basically what we'll be playing for a good while now. How's this work? Wait, what? I see. This is just a guessing game. Oh! Thank God, because I wasn't going to remember that sequence at all. Alright, let me save. The lack of autosave and quick save is like the game heard that I wanted a challenge, and it's acting on that. I don't appreciate it. I really don't. Not being able to quick save or autosave, I think that's why I feel panicked right now. Especially when I'm doing snipers only and I haven't like died at all. That means that I'm getting too comfortable, I'm not going to expect death, and then I'm going to have to restart the game from like chapters and chapters behind. I don't like that.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side?
Okay.
Her mother's working.
So, Friendly Feline. I believe I'm almost done with this planet specifically. Tell me if I'm wrong. But if I am, I think what I'm just going to do is I'm going to wait until I get to the end of the planet before ending the stream. Because I don't want another situation like what we hopped into today where we were on a timer, we were trying to save somebody super important. No, thank you. We started the stream with stress, and it's just kind of taken over since then. So like I was saying earlier, Liara is such a great character and her voice actor is also fantastic. But I feel like her performances got so much better after this game specifically.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think
Mass Effect 1 reminds me a lot of The Witcher 1 or Assassin's Creed 1, where it's very much a proof of concept, rough around the edges. I think Mass Effect 1 is definitely the most polished of the three I just mentioned. But Mass Effect 2 takes this series on a whole nother level. And I haven't played that game in around a decade. And I'm so looking forward to that.
The whole place is caving in.
I have a final fight still and an interaction with the crew. So it shouldn't take much longer is what I'm getting for that. So, okay, that's good. That's good.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
That's not how that works, Wrex, but I appreciate the vigor there. The determination. Oh, I can't move. I'm just awkwardly standing behind Tali, and she's making some weird interaction with Wrex. This is weird. Oh god. So I wonder, for these type of encounters where I kind of need to rely on autosave if I die, does that kind of just get broken? Whoa! What happened with her sniper there? It kind of just snapped in place. I feel like I'm going to have to verify the file integrities of my game after this stream is over. Because something's going on.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields.
I hope that with Mass Effect 4 we're able to choose what the voice sounds like.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her.
See, now I'm happy I chose Wrex. He knows what to do here.
Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't
which is essentially just combat. Ah! That's a nice little headshot there. Man, this game is so cool. Oh! Alright. Status report. I'm almost dead. And essentially that's the only thing that's changed. Okay. That's fine. He has no shields. We're going to go and sabotage him. And then we're going to go ahead and use a metagel. And then take cover right away. Wait until our shields to come back. I think if my health is green like that, that means he applied some sort of poison. Oh! Wait. Why is he regaining health? We're not doing that. Let me shoot. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. We have one more person, or not person, but Geth right here. Let's go. Snipers only. Snipers only for the win. I wish there was a way that I could just erase specific parts of my memory, like the Men in Black Flash type of thing, so I could be experiencing all this for the first time. There's a lot of games that feel that same way for, like God of War, The Last of Us, Assassin's Creed, the first couple, of course. What? That... Come on, man. No, okay, never mind. He's fine. I thought it was just going to keep collapsing and he was just getting tired. I got nervous there for a second, even though I already know how that ends. What is going on?
The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
What a sarcastic way of saying that. He's a jerk. No.
It's a coping mechanism.
You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander.
Trust me, you don't want that experience, but it's fine.
My life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the...
This game still looks kind of rough. I appreciate the updates they made to the visuals, but it's still very dated and it shows.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
Shut up, Ashley.
It may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Right, but like, I don't think age should really matter when it comes to knowledge and research. I mean, you've done the work. People should... Let's see.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible...
That's hearsay.
According to my
Your Honor, I request to strike that from the record. That's hearsay.
The cycle began long before them.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction.
For those who don't know what that reference is, you need to catch up on that Johnny Depp defamation trial going on right now. There's some gold in there. Johnny Depp, man, I love that guy. I need to express my distaste for Ashley. She's gonna be like Meg from Family Guy on the stream.
And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
That, like, I said this last week, but that must have been traumatic as hell for Shepard.
Transmit information directly into the mind of the user.
Well, I say must have been, but we have direct confirmation for that in a later game.
The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with physiology.
A lot of people died there.
Information you received would have been
So
unclear.
there's an unfortunate starting mission to have.
Amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed.
A lesser mind. Yo, hold up.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
God damn it, Ashley. Shut the fuck up. You're only saying that because she's an alien.
Got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find.
That's not very Utopian revolt of me. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't know why.
So what good are you? Jesus. Some of these dialogue options.
Saren might come after me again.
I might have to do like a playthrough where I'm just renegade. I've never had a playthrough like that.
Bionics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful.
That smile looks very painful.
I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yes, we are. We are completely finished. Don't worry about it. You need to take care of yourself, first of all.
You want me to patch you through to the council?
I don't want to talk to the council right now, but
Patch him through, Joker.
It's
Setting up the link
fine.
now, Commander.
It's fine. We have to report. It's our duty.
I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin.
Ah, really? Listen, you weren't even there. You know what? Screw it.
I don't need this. Communications cut, Commander.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I don't need that. Shepard does not need that. Y'all don't need that. That's it. Y'all don't need that. Alright, so we are done with our playthrough today. That was a lot of fun. Fuck the council. Let them burn. Indeed. I completely agree with that. Oh man, that's another stream in the books. That's what, 3 now? 3? We have another stream on OG Goblin's channel tomorrow night, 9:30. It's going to be Geeks and Goblins episode 7? 7 already? That's crazy to think about. It feels like we literally just started all of this. But it's been, what, month and a half at this point? Man, it's insane. It's insane. And, you know what? I'm actually going to leave that Mass Effect music in the background for now. I kind of like it. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to be enjoying these Mass Effect Fridays. It is lockdown. Friday nights at 10 p.m. is when we're going to be doing these. Again, Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. we'll be doing Wednesday one-shots. Most of the time I will be streaming with OG Goblin on those days. So stay tuned. And for those who didn't catch it earlier, I am going to be uploading all my VODs to my YouTube channel within 48 hours. I'm going to set them to a live premiere if you guys want to go ahead and chat with the other revolutionaries. That being said, that's the end of the stream. I got to shower. I got to watch my Miami Heat hopefully go up 3-0 in the NBA playoffs, for those of you who keep up with that. I had that recorded, just waiting for me. OG Goblin, I see you. Are you available for the setup call? Don't worry about responding here. You don't have to. You can always just DM me if you want on Discord. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. We end the night at 32 followers. The road to affiliate is getting smaller and smaller. We're getting there, guys. 50 followers and we'll be in business. I think everything else will kind of just take care of itself. I love you guys and I appreciate you hopping on tonight. Have a good night.